Hey everyone, it is BreeVP, back with another video. Oh, there goes my skirt with no underwear on. Hi everyone, it's BreeVP, back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Florida International University. As I approach my super senior era, it's not funny. I'm going to summer school. I decided, you know what, I want to take my time. I want to be in college forever. Take that back, I don't. I sound like such a loser saying that. I want to be in college forever. So, today we're going to be going over the pros and cons of going to Florida International University. Now, to give some context, I'm an out-of-state student, so when I needed to be in Miami, so I didn't get into Miami. Big shock. My GPA was definitely below a 2.5 in high school. So I didn't get in. So as an out-of-state student, I just looked up schools in Miami. I knew I had to live here. And I found FIU. I applied, got in, and I accepted it right away. I didn't want to see any other schools. I knew FIU was the one for me. I had never been to Miami. But after I accepted and I decided to go, I'm looking on YouTube and I'm not seeing any. I'm trying to look up like videos of people talking about FIU, their experience, like college students. I find nothing. So we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna talk about one pro and then one con. Number one pro, cost. I have a lot to say about this one. I am so grateful. I always said, even though I wanted to be in Miami, the only way I was gonna go to college is if it was affordable. Like, I wanted to go to the cheapest school that I got into. I didn't even want to go to college in the first place. I just wanted to live in Miami. Enough about me. The cost of FIU is very affordable, even as an out-of-state student. For me to go in-state to any school in Connecticut, besides community college, Naugatuck, it would cost more than for me to be out-of-state living on campus here at FIU. FIU is very affordable, which is very, very nice. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Very, very nice. Now a con. It's kind of what we were just talking about. FIU is not a party school. I want to make this as the first con because that is something that like a lot of people need. That's like a box that they have to check off if they choose a school. Is either it's a party school or it's not. FIU is not a party school. At all. I would say there are sororities and fraternities. I would never It's not my thing. So if there is going to be like a frat party, they rent out Airbnbs, which is kind of cool, especially because like they'll have school buses that'll take you there, but sometimes they fill up really fast, so you kind of got to get there and like RSVP and whatever. But those can be really fun, but they're just always like, I feel like when they do that, they spend so much money on the house or the venue, and then they have like zero booze. Like, you'll be there for an hour, and then all the booze is gone, and, like, you're drinking Busch Lights, and... But, FIU's not a party school. I think, like, the only times that there's parties is, like, Halloween. You'll always find a party. But that's, like, every single college ever.
Not really.
People have a lot of dorm parties. That's a huge thing here, which I absolutely despise. I cannot stand a dorm party.
Because if you don't know the person throwing it, you're just in some random person's room.
And it's also claustrophobic. Like these rooms, you could see the size of my room. I could almost touch it from.
Yeah.
I could, if I had like two of me here, my arm span would be able to just like be, you know. So the dorm parties, they're very small, and we have off-campus housing right across the street. So it's like they're big apartment buildings. I'll insert a photo now. Really comparing FIU to Miami, but compared to any other college, like you can definitely find stuff to do. And although it's not like a party college, you're in Miami. So you literally have, the world is your oyster in terms of clubs. Like there's so many clubs that you can go to, but it's just very costly when you have to pay for an Uber there and back. Guys, you're going to have to pay to get in. So if a guy's watching this, like, ugh, good luck. Good luck. And also, like for girls, it's going to kind of suck to go out if you don't have like a promoter. And that's one thing that's like in Miami that's not in a lot of other cities. You either hate it or love it, is like promoter culture, which is just, it can be very like, I don't know, it can be very icky, because like basically a promoter, like you message someone on Instagram who has the title promoter in their bio or anywhere. Message them, say, hey, can I go to so-and-so? Oh, you want to bring your friends? Send me photos of them. And it's very like you have to be approved, and you know, it can be a little icky. And most of the times you just go in with this promoter. It's nice, you get to drink their booze.
Do you know anyone who hasn't been approved? I always feel like that would be the most disheartening thing ever. If you to do that and they wouldn't approve. Like,
it has happened, and when that happens, I won't even go out.
Oh my god.
Because what am I going to say? Sorry, everyone's good except for you.
Oh my god.
And I just think it's so fucked up too, because it's like...
Has it ever happened to me? There will be flirting.
Wear heels.
Minimum, yeah, like they want you to appear a certain way, so you represent them, and then...
But you're literally just sitting at a table. Like, it's not like you're having a photo shoot. They will put cams in your face for sure.
Sometimes
like,
they think they are deserving
this shit's a movie.
Of kisses, hugs.
Oh,
like
hugs
that,
for sure.
They
You're
think
totally
they're
gonna have to hug a
that,
freak.
Yeah. Sometimes their breaths are stinky too.
Oh, yeah.
Usually their breaths are stinky,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. I want to like I should just make a whole video on promoters.
Honestly,
and like going out in Miami. This would alright. FIU. Location. I love the location of FIU. Compared to Miami is in Coral Gables, which I tried to explain this. This is my second time trying to film this video, and in the first time I should just insert that. The thing about Miami too, it's in Coral Gables, which like, yes, it's in Miami, yes, it's closer to downtown, but to me, and I feel like a lot of the other people in Miami, Coral Gables is like a different branch. It's like a different bureau, or I don't know how you would even call it, like a different...
It's not Miami.
It's not Miami. Like, it's like, it's just not. Like, everything in Coral Gables, like, it's very bougie, it's very, like, big money over there, but it's not like... when you think of Mr. 305, you think of Miami. Coral Gables is not that at all. I would compare it to, like, the Hamptons in Long Island. Yeah, so the location here is, like, very much more west, but it's like towards the Everglades, almost, but you're next to both highways. You're next to, like, the North Turnpike, which can take you up to, just straight up north. You can go, like, to Tampa that way, or... We're right by, like, Alligator Alley almost. And then it's also leads you on, I think it's 834, which takes you downtown within 20 minutes if there's no traffic. So it's, like, right there. Like, if you're trying to go downtown from Miami, you just have to do so many stoplights. Like, here it's kind of a straight shot. If there's traffic, that's a different story. But I think it's at a pretty nice location. I really like it. I feel safe here. It's not, like, in a bad area. Like,
there are closer small beaches, too, that are...
Yeah. It's like in a very, here, Andy was trying to explain it, like it's a very working class area. Like people, like around the campus is massive, and it's like, it takes up basically like one full block. Like one side of it.
University Park.
Yeah.
The whole, they literally sequestered it for the purpose of, FIU and everything. Jeez.
I like that word.
You're making me feel like a little academic.
I like that word a lot.
But, yeah, they completely blocked that off for the use of FIU, essentially.
Exactly.
So.
And around this whole, like, big square block is, like, there's a lot of Latina bodegas. There's a lot of, like, good Miami food. Like, when you think of, like, food in Miami.
You can get purses and shit around here, like, very easily. You can get lots and lots of cool, unique goods.
It feels like you're in Miami. Everyone that goes to FIU is a commuter. Everyone from Miami that lives at their parents' house, they go to FIU and they could just drive here. So, especially when I got here, it was during COVID, there was nobody living here at all. And even since, they've definitely tried to build it up. So there are a lot of communities here, so that can kind of suck because there's not that many people that live on campus. But if you do live on campus and like once classes are over, it kind of makes it feel like a little bit of a smaller school because like you'll see kind of the same people a lot and like there aren't that many like different buildings. Definitely compared to like my sister, she went to Salve Regina in Rhode Island. There was literally like 2 buildings that people live in. So, I mean, compared to that, there's a lot more kids here. I would say about like 5,000 kids live here, if that. I would say around that.
Yeah.
And there's like 50,000 that go to FIU. So it's definitely over 90% of students are commuters. Another pro, international students. So since it's Florida International University, a lot of international students go here. I really appreciate it because you will meet someone and they're like, I'm Russian, or I am from, my new roommate, she's from Bangladesh, and then you'll meet people from all over, and it's really cool because like everyone has accents. You'll hear people talking in different languages. Like, I don't know, it's cool, and like there's not a lot of schools where you're gonna meet like that many. There's not as much diversity. FIU is not good in sports. So if you want a school that's going to have crazy tailgates and crazy games to go to, FIU is not for you. Our football team sucks. The basketball team sucks. We'll have probably like 2 tailgates a year, and that's just an excuse for everyone to drink booze. But even then, like, you'll go to the tailgate, nobody goes to the games after. And I honestly feel bad for like the football players, but dorms, like living on campus, the dorms are very nice. Some people complain about them and say like they suck or whatever, but they don't. Compared to other schools that I've seen, the dorms here are like 12 out of 10. Like, everything is very nice. If there's something wrong, you just file a maintenance request and they'll be there within like 2 days. My dorm experiences have been great. The buildings are very nice. Everything inside is very nice. Yeah, and there's a lot of different clubs here. There's a lot to do. You meet a lot of nice people. Everyone's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm so grateful that I'm here. I don't want to leave. It's bittersweet. Let's just say, even if I got a full ride to Miami, I would still rather go to FIU. That's a lot. And that's me reflecting, honestly. So if you're somebody watching this and you're like, gosh darn it, I wish I got into Miami, which was me senior year. I remember saying out loud, if I don't get into Miami, I'm not going to college. And I didn't want to go to college at all anyway, but I was like, you know what, Miami, whatever. I found FIU on a Google search. Look where I'm at now. Things are going to look up.
Ew, Panther.
Check out the fit.
Oh, Panther. Rory is not going to like that fit. Rory's going to want to bang you.
Jordan. I don't know what bang means. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are hot. Free VP out! Go Panthers. Bye.